Now I've got to be a bit quiet because Henry's in the background commentating. What you're now going to get is a real feel of what exactly happens in the commentary box. We're going to do two versions. So we'll have the pre-final mini-max, we're going to do normal speed, and then time-lapse the grand finals. So rise your hands and enjoy it upwards. What happens in this madness, what we like to call as commentators, the sweat box. Wait for it, and hold on to your hands.
Lunch.
I came back, thank goodness.
Yeah, I think he's got a nose come down to go. I think his nose comes come down. Only 5 second penalty. But that would drop him from. That would drop him down to 10. Yeah. But it's out of the points. He's 10 points ahead of everyone else. And he kicked second place, but still there. So
That's also the Alison, so I'm going to give her a shout out. Don't worry, I'll do the shout out on that one. That's all he's nice.
thank you very much, Jay. And great to hear from Alan Brinkley there, the race winner. So the Micromax drivers going through the holding area. Quick look at the provisional result. Of course, this is subject to any penalties. Alan Brinkley, Jay Irwin, Jackson Burns. America, New Zealand, Australia, the top 3. Macaulay Bishop 4th for Team GB, then Enzo Nicotta for Brazil, and Griffin Peebles for Italy. Raul Martinez for Switzerland came 2nd, 7th, then Ayrton Perez from Argentina in 8th, Christian Costoya 9th, and Yuto Nakai rounds out the top 10. Dovius Gudovicius 11th, followed by Tommy van der Struijs, Timothy Mihalov, Thiago Falavegne, and Matej Konik. Adam Al-Hazari 16th, and Luca Horton 17th, and Julius Osepia, Poland, he rounds out the top 18. The top 20, Andrei Shatov and Nick Trobeck. Ryan Benemnia from Lebanon in 21st, and Anton Laxonen, Ben Meyer, Diego Polanco, Vicente Garcia, Reese Corson, Nando Wixelbaumer, Daniel Kraus, Rafael Balza, and Marcus Neubauer, the top 30. Sadly, Salvador Trinidade, they failed, finished 31st, Len Nish and Isha Madesh, they failed to finish. Now, joining me in the commentary box, as always, for the next race, Minimax, is Alex Goldschmidt, Alex the Rotax Euro Challenge, and BNL commentator. Alex, welcome back to the commentary box. Fantastic race, but we've got another great race to come with Minimax.
Yes, good morning everybody. I do have to give a very, very big shout out, if you can understand me. Rafael Balza's mum, who has literally been howling the place down. I could hear her cheers from the commentary box whilst watching that interesting Micromax race. A shame for our boy Len Nice here at Team Belgium, but I'm sure he's going to come back stronger in the final tomorrow. But yes, Minimax, very exciting yesterday. I've been doing a couple of things as well. I've been doing my Jazzy Trainer Watch today as well.
Okay.
I've seen a few competitors, but no one on the level as good as
The Union Jack trainer is still looking good. Yes, I'd say that Rafael Baltzar's one has been in evidence quite a lot in the paddock lately. She was doing some very interesting dancing on the stage of the team contest.
She was indeed.
I feel she may have done it before. Anyway, let's moving on.
Steady now, steady now.
Minimax pre-final, 36 more drivers, and looking down at the dummy grid, this has been Andy Rattel, a win and a second place for Andy. Jaden Thien, a win, then got a penalty in the second yesterday, so he's a little bit further down. But again, heat points added to the points they gained in this race as well. Andy Rattel with 2 points overall. He is 8 points clear of Adrian Malhiero, so a little bit of breathing room for Andy Rattel. Again, Alex, a whole host of potential, not just pre-final winners, but still race winners, grand finals winners.
Yeah, I mean, just looking through the grid, I mean, I had a quick word with Jaden Thien this morning. He was a bit disappointed, obviously. He said, but that's racing, I'm just going to come back and fight. You know, I walked past Costa Tapares this morning, Hakami Alberto from France. You know, they're going to be some of the quick pedalers in here. Just looking down the list, you've got Chape as well, Knesa, who I'm staying in the same route as. this very week here in Sarno, so I see him every morning at breakfast and say, "Good morning, how are you doing?" But yeah, there's quite a few people. Torobojski, Skelton, and then you've also got Kafantaris from Greece. You know, just looking at the top 10 from yesterday, there's a whole host of multinational talent, and now it's going to really be interesting. But I'm keeping a stern eye on our good man, the 111 Jasper Leibniz.
Well, I've just seen a board saying the start is delayed. Not quite sure what for or how long for. This gives a chance to look back at the Minimax history of this event.
Yeah, there's a recovery vehicle over the other side. That might be for Len Nice, I believe, because he was the one that ended up on the outside of turn 2 in that first lap skirmish. He was battling for around 5th, 6th position, having started in P6, and I think got spat out. And it's going to be a recovery tomorrow in the grand final for him, but I know he's got that character. He's got Rick Driesen working with him here, former World Championship podium runner-up last year in the FIA Karting Championships in KZ.
Well, it gives us a chance to have a little look at the history of this class. Well, like Micromax, the Minimax class joined the grand finals officially in 2016. Jaden Els from South Africa won on that day here at Sarno, beating Thomas Neveu from Canada and Luca Nurmi from Finland. 2 years ago in Portimao, we had Marcos Aman from France, Jamie Day finishing second from the UAE, and James Wharton from Australia. And then last year in Paraíba, Brazil, we had Farin Mega from Germany, Danny Van Ruyten from the Netherlands, and Danny is racing in juniors this year, and Augustin Bernier from France were the top 3. So, yeah, Alex, you're looking at the grandstand now. It's always good to try maybe, because this is not only going out on live stream, but also going out to the paddock itself. There's Team Japan in the bottom left-hand corner of the grandstand. There's looks like the Romanian team there. We've got fans from Team Canada, from Poland,
Australia.
The Aussies are in fine fettle as well. I can see Cody Gillis there, the 2017 DD2 champion, standing at the back, and he's just in front of Luca Mars, who will be going out shortly. So the grandstand in good voice. Hello to the grandstand.
Give us a wave, guys.
Anyone? Give us a wave to the grandstand.
Let's see what's talking amongst themselves as they're coming out of the pre-group now.
Here we go.
Start of 9 laps here in the pre-final, 29 Rotax Grand Finals.
And the grid as follows. Pole position, Andy Ratal from France, Nadia Malguero from Spain.
Then we've got an all-French Row 2, Paul Alberto and Jonah Hakamier.
Row 3, Costa Paris from Australia and Kasper Torobojski from Poland.
Row 4, it's George Kafantaris from Greece and Alexander Skelton from Latvia.
Row number 5, James Dean from the Netherlands and Rafael Renhofer from Austria.
Then in row 6, it's my good hotel sharing mates, Edwin Glaser and Georgi Abu Shahbeh there on row number 6.
Followed by Kieran Hartley and Nathan Schaap.
Row 8, it's Simon Christensen from Denmark and Mehmet Kroza from Hungary.
Row number 9, Sebastian Manson from New Zealand and Alvar Sinisvara from Finland.
Rounding out the top 20 is Pietro Valdopons from Italy and João Miguel Oliveira from Portugal.
Outside the top 20, Christian Yanev from Australia, Shota Fuji from Japan.
Row 12, it's Carol Schultz from France and Troy Snyman from South Africa.
Row 13, Martin Janowskis from Latvia, Cameron Weinberg from the United States.
Row 14, it's good old Team Belgium's Jasper Leibniz with Paulo Milan from Mexico.
Row 15, Philip Blacker from Switzerland, Juan Felipe Adia from Colombia.
Row 16, it's Santiago Biaggi from Argentina and Xavier Suarez from Chile.
Final 2 rows, Harry Hannam from the UAE and Alex McPherson Wyman there on row 17.
Row 18, rounding out the 36 strong, it's Brazil's Luigi Di Lazzaro and the UK's Callum Boyce.
So 36 carts come into turn number 12. You can see the 2 tram lines. Lights are out. We're off and racing. It's a good start from the pole man, Andy Hotel. Let's keep our fingers crossed they all get through turn number 1 cleanly. Now on the long run down towards turn 2. Great start from Rattel, and that I believe is Alberto, or is it Rahamir, into second place.
That's Alberto, so it's a French 1-2 at the meeting. That is incredibly quick how much they've got, about a 3 cart length between themselves and P3, but it's quickly being closed down.
Costa Paris to drive in third place, but not for much longer. That is 107. Andrea Marchiero taking second place. We've got a driver spinning off on the left-hand side of the screen, back in the pack, and it is still but Rattel, and he's got his countryman Alberto, I think, behind him. So that's a good start. The French 1-2, they're leading the Nations Cup standings, but then it's Malheiro in the 107 in third place, not in the traditional Spanish race suit. He's got the blue Praga car suit on, I believe, but still sorting themselves out. The front runners, though, Alex, nicely in a line.
Looks like Jaden Things already made up, at least by my reckoning, I think 3 positions, so already up from P10 outside of row 5 to P7. As we go to that number 2, Rattel leading, been up to 8th there, Skelton with Austrian's Raphael Renhofer. As there's a great move, that's Malheiro up the inside of Alberto, I believe, for 2nd position into turn 2. But Rattel now fending off Malheiro, looking really, really racing right now.
Yeah, he's very aggressive. He looks like he doesn't want to hang about and make it into the lead. But of course, if they battle up too much, the chasing pack will grow and grow and grow. And we've got a 2-4, we've got a 4-car, 5-6-car breakaway. But if they continue to battle, so Malheiro's got to be careful. He's obviously feeling very quick. He's being quite aggressive. But if he and Rattel battle too much, then as we see a move there from Paris going into 3rd place, Costa Paris from Team Australia picks up P3 in cart number 108, and that is at the expense of Alberto. So Alberto back to 4th position in the 110 cart of George Capataris.
We've got one off, actually. I think that must have been turn 9. Someone went very, very wide. Did a bit of a Matthias Extra, did a bit of grass tracking there, I believe. Not too sure in the distance. We now come to that number 3. So Rattel, Malheiro, Paris, Alberto, Bacavier, changes up in Luigi de la Sarno, Henry, up from P35 to P21. And we're now on to lap number 3.
And Harry Hannon fans, your boy has just done the first lap of the race, 105.783. Harry has had a torrid time this year. He finished 5th in last year's event for the UAE. I'm just trying to check, see the number 119 cart. Yeah, 5th as a Micromax
change
driver.
For 4th, I believe, happening right about now. Jaden Thing's actually not too far. He's up into P7, so he is starting to close them down. He's just put a purple sector at 29.245 for sector number 1.
Oh, the problem down at 27. You can see the back of the screen there. Sorry, Alex. At the back of the screen there was a bit of a collision there. 2, 3, 4 carts all in a big bundle. It's still Rattel leading from Malheiro to Paris. And then Alberto, Racavia, Harry Hannon up to 28th place with the fast lap of the race. And he's hoping to try and salvage something and get up there because the fastest Millwall fan in the paddock is certainly there. I'm going to change more than Malheiro takes it going into turn number 1. Very good.
But, and that was no longer got the fastest lap. That's the 127 now of Jamie Lee from the Netherlands. Now up into P6. Actually, he's really, there's 3 abreast coming out of turn 2. He's just put in a 1-minute 5.181 at an average speed of about 85 kilometres per hour. Look, Lean is absolutely bugging him. He's trying to hold it around the outside to go into 3rd place. He might get shoved a bit wide, go back down into 5th, reposition himself, and go on the second. No, he's up into 4th now. So he's just got, I think that might be Hakami or Alberto just ahead in 3rd position. But it is game on for the pre-final victory. We're about halfway through the laps. The thing really putting himself in contention. But Rattel, he is hanging on as if his life depended on it.
Well, Adrian Malheiro took the lead going into turn number 1, and he's now making a move. He's dropped all the way back to 6th position. So from 2nd to 1st to 6th to 5th in the space of 3/4 of a lap. But it's still Rattel who leads as they cross the line to complete lap number 4. Racavia, Alberto, and it's a French 1, 2, 3 at the moment with Fiat on the running form. Then a gap back to Malheiro in 5th, Capataris to Paris, and Alex Shelton at the back of this lead group of 8 drivers. And another change for the lead up at turn number 2. Which Frenchman comes out in front? The answer is, can't quite got the number, but it is still French 1-2, but it's now steered into 3rd place.
Yes, there's other positional changes. Good work by Callum Boyson from the UK. He's now up into 26th. Oliver Sinisvara up to P15. Shota Fuji now up into P11, starting 22nd. But the biggest mover is Troy Slyman from South Africa, up from P24 to P9.
He knows they're coming through this. Just being kicked up there. The drivers come back into view now through turn number 9 into turn number 10. The leader runs a bit wide, side by side the race lead, and Rattel has it back. Here comes Tina the inside, going into turn number 12. It's now 1-2-4.
That is Hakamier. Hakamier by Whisker, 0.074 of a second, crossing the stripe. So Hakamier, behind, we've got Alberto, Cafetaris and Toparis. They're split by just over 5.5 tenths of a second. It's going to be a change for, could have been a change there for fifth place with Toparis trying to go up the inside of Cafetaris through the exit of turn 2, but the Australian not able to capitalise. As Thien goes up the inside for second, all a bit close there between him and Hattel. They were battling at each other's doorsteps yesterday. But as you can hear, well, we can hear the crowds cheering in front of us for everyone down there. Troy Snyman set a fastest sector number 1, a 29.123, and that is about at least 8 carts I count. No, make that 7 with the 2 and 8.
More catching.
Yeah, 2 more catching.
Malhero and Snyman. And Snyman on the mission. Malhero in car number 107 has dropped back a little bit, and he's now got drafting help from Snyman. Behind Snyman, it's a big gap to the 10th place battle. 2 carts battling over P10, and then Snyman has now gone past Malhero. Shota Pucci in 10th, and Rafael Redhoffer in 11th. They're trying to catch this lead group, but Andrea Malhero looks like he's dropping back.
Thien's going up the inside of Rattel for second. Nice work by the Dutch driver. Rattel straight back on the counter-offensive. Thien's running the back bumper of Hakomier as they go through the chicane after turn number 2. So Thien really putting himself in contention. Is he going to send it up the inside of Hakomier that time? Not quite yet.
He has to think about it though,
yeah.
And I think that might be sort of testing the waters slightly for later in the race or even tomorrow. But Rakamier leads it from Thien, then Rattel, Cafetaris, great drive from the young Greek driver in cart number 110 with a dark blue racer. In fact, is no, he's dropped down to 5th place now, has Cafetaris. It's just different across to Paris, then it's Skelton, and look at Snyman. Snyman, like a freight train, heading up towards the lead group. He's dropped Malhero. Malhero in cart 107 has fallen away. Sebastian Manson's had a crash. He's dropped right down there, so unfortunately the team New Zealand not doing well in this one. But the leaders now are not in the race. Slipstream in full effect. Rakamier, Thien, does Thien look to the inside? Yes, he does.
That's a great move from Jaden Thien. But look, Andy Hattel there to bounce on his buddy at Team France. So Thien now takes the lead on the penultimate lap of the race. He's now going to have to start defending. He's now going to be smart. He can't make a mistake because otherwise Hakomier, Hattel, Alberto, Cafetaris, Toparis, they could all pounce on him at a moment's notice as we now come round towards the back straight, actually just going past the main awning where all these 360 cars are being housed. So Thien now leading what looks to be, I think that is
an 8-cart train at the front. Now, Thien needs the widest comp cart in all of Italy to hold off this back. If he gets nudged wide offline, it's not going to be one place he's going to lose, it's going to be 5 or 6. Last lap forward goes out. Thien, Rakamier, Rattel, Alberto, Cafetaris, Toparis, Skelton, Snyman. Pick a winner down towards turn 2. Thien defends.
He does very well, but it goes wide. Nice move by Hakomier, side by side between the 2 leaders. It's nip and tuck. But Hattel, Thien's held on to it. Thien has done a brilliant job just absolutely making sure he was at the right place in the right time as we go towards the final sector here. Lap number 9, it's still all to play for. Thien depending on the defence that's going to put him on the best motivation possible.
Oh, but contact further back, about 6th or 7th place, sorry Alex.
Oh, nearly a change for the lead. Oh, Thien goes grass tracking. My goodness, and that is Hattel back in the lead. Hakomier in second. Thien now down to 3rd. Could be forced by Alberto to go wide for 3rd position.
Right, the checker flag waiting now. It is going to be Andy Rattel. He's going to get the crossover move there. Is that Hakomier? It's going to be Rattel who takes the win in car number 128. Hakomier second. Thien salvages 3rd. See if we're going to replay of that. Big one. Cafetaris in 4th. Troy Snyman. Great result for Snyman in 5th. Toparis 6th. Shelton 7th. Alberto 6th back to 8th. Malhero in 9th. Shota Fuji in car 105. That completes the top 10. And Brenhoffer, Christensen, Knessa, then Silisvara. And looking down there, poor Harry Hannum after that early run. Now let's have a look at this replay. Here's the start, Alex. It was a good start from Rattel.
It definitely was. He got the purchase and then Hakomier just slotted into position behind on the 128. So they surged their way down. turn 2. And this is where it got a bit dicey. You had the 108 of Topalis from Australia just really coming alive, but it was...
Marchiero take the lead early on. I mean, he take the lead there, but it lasted the whole straight. Then he dropped back, and so the race boiled down to Thiem. Great run from Thiem to take that lead there. Good move.
Yes.
And at this point, though, how does Andy Rattal try and get back into contention?
It was, and then this was the move where we thought, and there's where Jaden Thiem goes doing a Matthias Ekstrom, so to speak, going into the final sector, but to salvage third and kept, well, what was it you said yesterday on the 7th day?
Thou shalt keep the pedal to the metal.
And he did so, and he salvaged third, which was a great run from him. So let's have a look at the provisional results, shall we, Henry?
Yeah, I think it was actually Rattal was up the inside of Thiem going into turn 8, and Thiem just ran out of racing room. Rattal, Rakamier, Thiem, the top 3. France, and the Netherlands, the top 3. George Kafantaris from Greece in 4th. Troy Steinman, great result. Being run by Wesley Orr, former multiple Grand Finals champion. He finishes 5th. Costa to Paris, 6th for Australia. Alexander Shelton, just going through the bottom left-hand side of your screen there in the weighbridge. He finishes 7th. Paul Alberto falls back to 8th. Adrian Malheiro being disappointed in 9th, but look at that, Alex. The top 9 separated by less than 2 seconds.
Incredible. Then we get to Shota Fuji from Japan in 10th. Renhoff for a good day in the office for the Austrian. Then we had Simon Christensen from Denmark, Edwin Kneser, Alvar Simmesfaro up from P18 to P14. Cameron Weinberg from the US rounded out the top 15, so really good work and from him. Also good work from Callum Voice in there in P26, just ahead of Belgium's Jasper Leynitz.
Yeah, gaining 10 places. Leynitz will be disappointed, I think, with Leynitz. He gained a couple of places. Poor old Harry Hannam. All 36 drivers finishes, but I think Harry, well, he must have either run over a black cat or walked under about 20 ladders on the way to the circuit, because he was making good ground, very fast kart, obviously got caught in a late incident. He will almost certainly be starting shotgun on the field in the final tomorrow. But well, for Harry, you know, he's got Lions in his heart. That's because the Millwall Lions, not the Detroit Lions, sadly, although we'll call it Detroit Lions fan. But Harry, it will be a top gear from the rear for young Mr. Hannam tomorrow. As we look down at there's the 105 kart of that Shota Fuji going onto the weighbridge. And see the drivers coming in. The view here, there's Manfred from Motor Tyres, there's the man with the cap there. He's responsible for this whole gigantic festival of karting. He came up with the idea just over 20 years ago. And, but it's just, I love these shots. This is where you get the real emotion coming in, the highs, the lows. The first time a driver sets their eyes on their mechanical appearance after the race.
And I can just see a bit of Team Belgium in the background. Jasper's dad there waiting for him to come through and to go onto the weighbridge there, where they check, make sure the drivers are not underweight. So if they are underweight, they are then excluded from the race itself. So all the drivers just making sure, because even in these temperatures, you know, it's been a bit cold. We've had a little spittle of rain this morning when I walked to the track at around about 7:30. But you know, the humidity is going to make these drivers sweat. It's all about the mental and physical conditioning, even at this young age in this category.
Well, as we're watching number 113 kart, that is Christian Yanev, Australian driver, going onto the weighbridge. And of course, yes, you've got to be careful that the kart is always on the weighbridge. You're going to be underweight if half the kart is off the weighbridge, but Yanev goes through, and see that, you know, very shortly we'll be having a chat with one of the contenders in that race. Is sat with Jenny Wade. It's going to be mad. It's going to be absolutely crazy.
When I saw
I'm not sure if it was Len or if it was the Bishop Madesh, because he went over there as well.
yeah, but then
He looked like he was up his
and this is what we're talking about. So obviously, say hello to everybody at Team Belgium. This is the voice of the Grand Finals. A good friend, Mr. Beaudette. We know.